day with rain あなたと Every day with rain 二人で Every day with rain 固めて I'm gonna wake up with a smile I feel love it like a child Believe あなただけ We are all real That is for loving 雨の中で踊る Gonna make a journey to find a happiness So I know 香り Come to me Hear the wind blows 世界を Hear the wind blows 二人で Hear the wind blows 固める I'm gonna wake up with a smile I feel love it like a child Believe 二人だけ We are all real That is for loving 月の光浴びて Gonna make a journey to find a happiness So I'm like香り Come to me
They got the red lady, the red tomboy show on downstairs on the free channels. What's her name? I want to say it's Timoshka, but that's wrong. Virgil was watching it a while ago too, or reading it rather. Oh, I guess her name is just Tomo. Tomo is a girl. Timoshka is the name of the Voms streamer from the Pigami days. Timoshka is still active, but yeah, they don't do English streams.
Every day with rain あなたと Every day with rain 二人で Every day with rain 固めて
this thing, which is also very laughably called Tomo-chan as a girl. And the first volume cover is like the girliest she ever looks, but you know, I think it gets more androgynous, maybe even just beyond the cover. So. And that Firefox capture was cutting off the fact that she has bike shorts, so you could tell she's a tomboy. It's kind of crazy that Goodreads just has like proper attribution, like tributing. It's got a link to the author's Pixiv, and the Tomo-chan is a girl author does not have not but safe for work content upon their stream. Squeaky. Hello, welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I do stream. I've been streaming for. Don't click on my name. My account's 13 years old, and I guess I've done this on and off. So you've been so offline lately. That's. Honestly, more power to you. You've been busy stealing landscapes and putting them in your booklet. I get it. No, I understand. I've been doing yard work now and then, so I should do things outside of my space of gardening. It would be nice to like go to a hill and lay on the grass or whatever. Lay on a blanket on the grass, but you know. Went out for milk 12 years ago. That reminds me of the birthday present I got from Sophia, where I was drawn as a box ghost. I was drawn with box ghost. I was drawn in Danny Phantom style, but you know, it's so nice to be outside. It is super nice to be outside. I just wish it was easier to do things outside that I like doing inside, but they're like. They're non-compatible in some instances, unfortunately. If I go to this, is it gonna like, hi, hello. Oh yeah, Slime Chat froze. That's great. Of course it did. Look at the desktop outside the stream. I mean, that's just like when the teacher is like, all right, it's nice outside. We're gonna do class outside today. It's the same deal. I mean, genuinely, people kind of do that. Maybe not any sort of game streaming, but they do certainly have outdoor streams. You could put on a GoPro and just like walk around. People would watch that. No, not that. I don't really have Boku. I also am glad I didn't click Firefox because I still have that page up of that person who has a lot on there. They had a lot going on. I'm surprised. Oh my god, how did we get here? Cute Pink Tuber, thank you. My dear friend Kocha, shout out Kocha, who doesn't stream anymore because they hate me. They got a day job. My friend made it for me of my little character who's extremely old. Squeaky, you're unfamiliar. You're uninitiated. Here, let me go to the BRB screen. Well, there's art. Hold on, get these notes out of my face. No, not that part. Block. Nope. I haven't done this in a bit. There we go. There's art by my sensei Toki, who I accidentally got married. Yeah, they're an OC from Ye Olde Deviantart days that I have just kind of been using. And I would like that to not be the case. So I've been trying to design some guy, and apparently it's taken me like over a year, which really sucks. But designing hair is hard. So I don't really have a persona, a guy. I have a... Here's an OC that I kind of write stories for, and I'm just going to use them. So... Yeah. Yeah. You're new here. Well, welcome to class, exchange student. Yar. He works for now. I have doodles here and there on my account that are... I mean, they're old now, but they're kind of the general idea of what I'm going to be going for, so I need to... Ideally, I get that figured out before September, because in like 1 month, it's my PingTuber debut stream on the Respect for the Aged Day. So I intend to rate more old people. I'll get the old person tier list out. Actually, let me see if it's... this isn't super up to date, but can we just pull that in? Here's the existing old person tier list. On Respect for the Aged Day, I will take other old people that I'm aware of and put them on the tier list. Yeah. You know, I need to put Morgoth lower maybe, but, you know, we'll get there. Yes, but by April 19th, September 19th, April, good lord. Respect for the Aged Day. I believe it's the 19th. Oh my god, it's September 21st, actually. So, yeah, good, about a month and a week. I took off that Monday. Be really cool if I had some stuff done by then, wouldn't it? Get these fogies off my screen. The ping is called respect.ping, so you know, I just deleted my respect. But a lot of the people that submitted old folks. Also, I might still have a redeem for submit an old guy. Yeah, submit an OG-san, Oba-san. It's not Respect for the Old People Day yet, so no respect. That's right. That's damn right. I know last time I also did a pre-existing tier list that someone just had, and it was like 80% Naruto characters for whatever reason, so I should revisit that and move guys around and put them on my own list. But we're not here for that. Today we are here for Boku no... Damn it, Max, I almost said Boku no Pico because of you. Boku no Natsuyasumi 2, long subtitle here. Because I've missed a few days, because I ended up going to concerts and such, so... You can't say that one, Trinity? Hi, welcome in. I did. Boku no Piccolo will not be on the list, so don't worry about it. Okay, there's the capture. Yeah, I got, what, 4 days? There are a lot of old guys in Naruto. There were... So technically Orochimaru, Jiraiya, and Tsunade are all over 60, right? Boku, I prefer the Katamari music right now, so you're gonna have to zip it. I'm sorry, the Nobi Nobi Boy music. So the Sanin are all over 60. I like Orochimaru the most. Jiraiya is up there too. Tsunade, Kishimoto doesn't know how to write women. Almost spit on my keyboard. Sorry about that. It's your fault entirely, so you deserve it. So, there's a few other Kage people. Oh, Sarutobi, the third Hokage. He's old man. He's up there. I like Sarutobi a lot. I'm actually... Oh, you know what? I think the last time I saw it was when I was looking at my debut stream. So it might actually still be there. I don't think I have the saved image, though. Mute me so I don't hear me, because I'm sick of that guy. Mahjong, Katamari, Egg Squeeze, Bellatro. I uploaded my freaking Bellatro crap. Here we go, here we go. I'm looking at swords. Oh, because of Max. You made me look at dragons and some other crap. I was doing the Pokidoku. Remember when I got really mad at those all the time? I was looking at Avam's character. I was talking about Vams today. I guess it's like stuck in my head. On my respect for the aged chart, you had me put the Kushala Dora? The old man dragon is on my list because of you. Where's... That's me playing Witching Stone, which was fun. I should play White Fatalis, that's right. Who the hell is Kushala Daura? I need to play Monster Hunter more. I should play Witching Stone again too. Where's the old guys? Pokidoki used to look like this. It's me looking at this guy music. Wow, I just like crapped my Firefox window and I didn't really care. That's dangerous. I swear I'm looking for something. I'm not just making you listen to my music of choice. Here's Max talking about wire bugs. I put Teddy Ursa for normal monotype. You know I was doing it right back then. Oh, the god-awful wave guy from Scarlet Violet. Yeah, I was looking at Voms. I was looking at Pikami and stuff. I don't know, you were leaving comments in my chat. They're talking about Monster Hunter like you always do. Kush is the steel dragon, steel wind dragon that everyone hates. Okay. I mean, sounds cool. Did I not, like... September 16th of last year. So 2025... September. Why is respect for the age day so separated? That's strange. Strange things are happening. Alright, I will share it if I can find it, because it's apparently not in the video that I thought it was on. Huh. Maybe it got split. Something like that. This idiot's just playing Pokidoku and Balatro. That's not fun. Anyway. I think I was gonna say something about how it's cool that Goodreads has, like, respectable recommendeds when you're in a certain field of book, you know? Like, people that are reading Tomo-chan's Girl, probably a little bit of a particular breed, but then it links directly to You and I Are Polar Opposites, and I do enjoy that show and Ramparts of Ice. So, like, I have some faith in people. People that are bothering to use the book website might have a little more gumption than the folk that are posting stuff randomly to Twitter or whatever. Never heard of Yuvisaki. Yuvisaki to Ren. I don't know. It's got cool art. You'll have to trust me that it's got cool art, because apparently even if I do try to bring it up, it's tiny. So, you know. Oh, A Sign of Affection. Mother effort. I do know A Sign of Affection. I didn't know the original title. A Sign of Affection was fun. From what I watched. I don't think I completed it. I think I missed a couple episodes. Yeah. Well, I'm literally sweating now, so unless somebody got something to talk about, I'm probably just gonna go right into Boku. I don't want to turn the fan on. I'm gonna be quiet for 1 second. Okay, the noise that I get just from idling is apparently not from the overhead fan. It's apparently just from the ambientness of my room. Maybe it's my computer, maybe it's the window, who knows. But there was no difference in the volume, so the fan goes on. I'm grateful to myself that I made myself iced coffee instead of a hot coffee now, because I really thought it would set the mood a little bit better for Boku no Natsuyasumi 2. Subtitle. Get out of here, Nobi boy. Cause yeah, I'm sweating. It was not hot out when I went outside, but something about being in this room ain't doing me any favors. Windows jump scare. I guess I could talk about what I did, right? You know, today I went to the dingle, not a thrift store exactly, but I mean, I guess it is technically it's a Habitat for Humanity store, and I got some garden supplies. Shizue. Oh right, the two sisters mom is coming to stay today. I got a real ass shovel, a proper spade-headed shovel, so I can actually dig into the ground and like rip stuff up. Gochiso-sama deshita. So yeah, I get to maybe finish resurrecting the soil near me and my tomatoes. Maybe they'll grow and bear fruit, and I'll be able to eat one. There's like 4 or 5 now. I should probably go take a picture if I'm being totally honest. Shinsua's size is distracting me right now. Either be smaller or be bigger, little guy, but you need to figure something out. I'd rather he be smaller. There's like a parallel line that I became aware of last time I watched part of this stream. There are 5 little tomatoes. Maybe next time I'll take a picture and put them up on stream. Fortunately, they're not quite as properly bloomed as these guys, but oh yeah, they've officially completely bloomed. But yeah, cause I watered all 3 of them, Boku. I wasn't gonna water just their cousins because they were blatantly not doing their stuff. Come on, kid. I think they said earlier what these are. I don't think they're not morning glories, are they? But are there flowers? Plants are so weird, guys. Are there really flowers that only take 2 weeks to fully bloom, and then they're just like they peace out 2 weeks later? Like, I guess that's literally what a seasonal or a perennial or whatever is, but like it feels wrong. Why is beauty so fleeting, you know? I mean, I guess that's like all it takes for certain flowers to spread and everything, but I guess I should have done indoor stuff first. I genuinely don't remember anything about what's going on today other than Shizue coming to stay, so we are flying by the seat of our pants. I think it's probably a talk to Yo day. It's like always a talk to Yo day, right? She's gonna feed me cucumber, and that's all she's got for me. Thank you, Yoshiko. I was kind of hoping to find a chair at the place I was at. Like, even like an old wooden chair would have been super nice. Because again, when I was at home, the desk chair I had was an office, or I'm sorry, the desk chair that I had was not an office chair. It was a old-fashioned wooden kitchen chair. And admittedly, I was also 15 or whatever years younger.
私の田舎のことを思い出すんだ。
それはどこなの？
But it definitely.
私はオーストラリア人なんだけど、
Why did I think he was German?
マンリという海沿いの町で育ったんだ。
Maybe Yoshika just called him German.
ね、ここより人
I
が
mean, he could be
多くて、
German
で
and
も
be from
ちょっと
Australia, I
似てると
guess.
ころがある。
Admittedly, I was 15 years younger, but I feel like the wooden chair destroyed my spine less than
やんちゃな
the
子供が
stupid
いっ
gamer
ぱいい
chair
ると
did
こ
for
ろ
sure.
かな。
It definitely gave me proper
お腹が空いた
puncture.
ら
Proper
海に潜
puncture?
って
Proper
牡蠣を取って食べてよ。 寒い時でもね。
proper posture.
どこが似ているの？
やんちゃな子供がいっぱいいるところかな。よくお腹が空いたら海に潜って牡蠣を取って食べたよ。寒い時でもね。
Australia seems cool except for like all of the animals that are there that want to kill you at all times. Auntie should be doing laundry, right? This is not the way to that though. That's the bath. Like it's the spiders and the dingoes and all that are one thing. She's not, because she's welcoming our guest. But kangaroos are like the most frightening creatures on planet Earth. So, from a Jama post, it's basically just Southern California. I honestly kind of forgot, because my mind went to another streamer that I know is Australian, and my mind is saying, oh, well then Jamin must know them, because, you know, Australia is so small. But I don't know if I believe that. I think Jamin just plays it safe.
ねえ、おばちゃんってしずえちゃんと仲がいいの？
I don't think they're fool enough to go like hang out in the giant spider tarantula or rodeo range.
しずえちゃんの方が年下なんだけど、私よりしっかりしてるのよね。
Go get her.
お米とかミルクとか借りに行くと、ついでに晩ご飯のおかずまで分けてくれたっけ。
That's very cute. Maybe in a different life of mine. Isn't there a hole in the ozone above Australia still also? Maybe? I don't know. I feel like Australia would be one place where like the ozone is doing pretty good. I forgot to check to see if my cousins were in the room. Damn it. Let's go talk to Hikari to get like a fortune to tell me what to do. Dun, dun, dun. Why would there be a why a hole over to Australia? What did they do?
ねえ、今日はどこへ行けば面白
I
いか
do
占
want
っ
you
て
to
あげよ
look
う
at
か。
fortune telling. I've seen pictures of his house when I went to go be a little gremlin, a little mentor for Melvin stuff. It's kind of fun. That's messed up, Max. I've certainly never done that before in my life. He lives right where the suburban area ends. Like there's development on one side of the street, and the other end is it's like 20 miles of grass and bush. Yeah, you know, the Australian bush. I just remember that being a thing. Tren, I'm gonna let you. Alright, so clinic in the evening. I'm gonna let you look that up, Tren. Go look up Australian bush while you're at it too. Da-da-da. Please continue reading. That is, I mean, that's kind of like where I used to live too, but I'm sure it's significantly more extreme in Australia. Oh, right, I don't know what Okusawa Lake specifically is. You're playing Pirates 101, I forgot about that. I don't know jack diddly about Okusawa Lake. Guest house, second floor and balcony. Right, I need to... Oh no, wait, what? But she wasn't doing laundry. Interesting. So I guess I should go hang by Yo's, because it's already 1 o'clock. Or I could do clinic. I don't know when afternoon technically starts, but the clinic proper is going to close at like 3 o'clock. Or whatever, right? Excuse me. So, dog, pet dog. And Tren, have you ever played Tales of Pirates? I've unlocked different petting. Oh, I let him loose. What the? Boku? Boku? Were you supposed to do that? Apparently it's Be Naughty Day for Boku. I played Tales of Pirates. It was kind of fun. I don't think it was actually in like the Tales of Symphonia universe like young me thought it was for a moment, but it's a game that's out there. Where'd the dog go? Oh, the nurse. Right, the nurse went home for a bit. I don't remember it being very good. It was definitely like a free MMO, but it was something I participated in for a time. For some reason, I remember there being like a weird tornado move that I had very early on. This is all stuff he said before, that's why I'm talking over it. Guess what? We're gonna give a massage to the old man too. Like, that's like how I watched Chrono Crusade thinking it was related to Chrono Cross. I'm sorry, are they not related? They're definitely related. They have Chrono in the title. What are you talking about? Hi, Fiend. Hi, Fiend. What's up? How's it going? We're talking about how Tales of Pirates is a mysterious entry in the Tales of timeline. And we're not entirely sure where Lloyd slots into being a pirate. I mean, there's got to be a Tales of game with a playable pirate character, right? So I'm sure you could tie it to that somehow. Unfortunately, we do need to rub some shoulders because I accidentally spent 40 yen buying milk that Boku immediately drank for himself. So, you know how kids are. Oh, I think I remember needing to talk to the cousins at their hideout, which is not this way, it's the other damn way. Now we're gonna just see if there's anybody at the beach because I'm stupid. Yep, of course not. Isn't the Gamble Pirate in Vesperia? I don't know anything about Vesperia. The game that I played the most was... It wasn't Tales of Symphonia. It might have, there's a dog. Oh, is this Okusawa? You're the one who let him out! You freaking clown? What are you talking about? I guess this is the lake. The one with Jude. Zillia? I played Zillia the most because my friend... Whoa. What? Are those ribs? Because my friend wanted... my friend draws... the, Is that actually bones? Yeah. My friend really likes Jude and Ludger, and she draws them together a lot. I found a frickin' corpse. Oh, Boku. Consider most of the Dead mobile games mysterious. Well, yeah, that too. I don't even want to think about how many like random Tales of games just existed to die, basically. Also, Tales of is Namco Bandai, right? How is it that Namco Bandai has... Ooh, cool. Morning cloak. Has the money... I mean, it's a different team, right? Like, the Tales of team is not Namco Bandai itself, I don't think. Let it go. Which might not be accurate. How does Tales of get so many random games that exist and die, and then, like, I guess Soul Calibur sort of had that going on for a little while, but I don't, to a lesser extent, I guess, and then they like all died or whatever. Give me a bug. Give me put a bug on the damn thing. Spangle, come here. Boku. Soul Calibur had a couple of games that were just kind of like, they were really bad mobile games and they existed and they died, and maybe they made even less money than the Tales of games did that were bad and made no money. But I had confusion in my head for a moment, but then it made perfect sense to me that the people that are willing to play a Tales of game on mobile devices are way more likely to spend some amount of money on the franchise than anybody playing Soul Calibur, because, you know, Soul Calibur is a fighting game. It doesn't get any respect. I never got far into Vesperia. I only finished Dawn of a New World. I don't know which one that is by subtitle of title. The last Tales Gotcha was funny for dying in a month. I did not realize it only lasted a month. That's so sad. I think it's one of those situations where the main person behind it left. Which Gotcha one was this? I know of Christoria and there were others, but not any of the others. The main person for the Tales of series? Or the Soul Calibur folks also, but I mean, Tales of people, like losing the writer for an RPG would destroy it usually. And character designer can kind of be flippy dippy, but I remember Tales of, at least the covers, always having a very iconic look to them. So, and I want to say that the character design were pretty consistent, but I haven't seen Tales of characters in so long. And I guess the Tales of games are like older too. Like my brain always wants to say Symphonia is one of the first, but Symphonia was like one of the middle ones, right? Like there was, what was the first Tales of game? Was it the SNES game or earlier? I don't know, remember its name, but it was like Dragalia if the camera was bad and behind you and the gacha was off. It's bad Dragalia lost. That's unfortunate. Oh, Tales of Fantasia is the first one? Late SNES. Okay, alright. I should play that. I would love to play a SNES RPG. I think some of the mobile games were turn-based. That would have been great. Soul Calibur is a character creator with a game attached to it at this point. Unfortunately, and you know, like the character creator part isn't even all that great. And all the cool, funny stuff that Soul Calibur 2 did, Street Fighter 6 stole. Which is to say just the faces on the screen, but still. We're not going to stab this bug until I read its book entry. Longtail Spangled. They appear whenever you can hear a babbling brook. Their slow and graceful flying leaves a lasting impression. Symphonia was 5 years in. I mean, if the first game was SNES, then that makes sense. Or roughly 5 years. Please move the specimen to a spot on the right. He looks pretty in the top middle. Do I have any other pretty butterflies that I can stab through? Forest peel. Sure, why not? I mean, this is the usage of the butterflies and stuff, right? I think my grandpa would like them since their wings look like go boards. They feed on aphid honeydew. That's cool. That is a really cool drawing, or is it a photo with a filter over it? I wonder. It looks really nice either way. I think I might have said this last time, but this also really makes me want to watch more Godzilla stuff. But yeah, Tales of games have always been something in my purview, but they, for whatever reason, they didn't grasp me enough. Like Zillia did for a bit, but apparently not too many people like the Zillia games, and I was drawn into it by my friend really enjoying two of the characters. So I don't even know if she likes the story. She just might like the yaoi of it, honestly. And then I'd like to play Berseria, which would be a very weird starting point. But for some reason, another friend of mine really likes it, and I think she might just like Velvet a lot, but I'm not entirely sure. I played Tales of Graces, which is the one where you start out as kids, and the one boy is like got a blue buzzed head, and he really sucks. And when I played it, I was playing with my friend who made me be that said blue-haired kid that sucks, so I really have no attachment to it. Okay, Fantasia was 1995 and Symphonia was 2003, so 8 years later. That makes sense also. Because just from console generational standpoint, that makes sense. I didn't know this game is about murdering insects and just playing their corpses. Every game should be about that. Fantasia also got a really substantial update for the PS1. Oh, got a PS1 game. It's the Tales of crossover with the song DDR. There was a Soul Calibur for the Wii had Lloyd in it. Does that count? It's kind of like DDR because you got to move around. Max, how do you not know this? Max, you're the one with SD Max 300 in your name. Chinese grasshopper. They make a grinding noise in flight. You can recognize them by the long, unique horns on their head. So is the Chinese grasshopper the like quintessential grasshopper that like Lubu's helmet and such get the horn? I guess horns is what they'd be called horns from. I don't know why I wanted to call them feelers, but they're pretty blatantly not for feeling things. I mean, I guess they must be. Like, they're like cat whiskers, right? But calling them grasshopper whiskers it sounds cute, honestly. Calling grasshopper horns whiskers is cute, but apparently they're called horns because they're attached to the top of their head. Denade eggfly. They mimic a poisonous butterfly with their appearance, even though going so far as mimicking their flight patterns. That's smart. It didn't help him, little boy caught him in a net, but if you're gonna mimic something, mimic the scariest guy out there, yeah? Fighting games in late 2000s be like, let's make a shitty beat 'em up and subtitle it Legends. Okay, but if it was a decent beat 'em up nowadays, it would go crazy. So they just need to like make a beat 'em up that doesn't suck. They need to like make Isuka that is good and not bad, and then you end up with River City Girls. You're good. There's a Step Mania. Good lord, Step Mania pack of official DDR songs I downloaded once. Knew some of the PS2 releases had Silent Hill songs in them. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Freaking getting down to the saving song or whatever. I need to play Silent Hill 2. My little brother played Silent Hill 1, and in my foolishness, I thought it looked bad and stupid. But I've grown up since then. That makes sense because it's all Konami. Sure. Oh, it's Tales of Versus. Straight up called Tales of Versus. There's a Guilty Gear one in the PSP that I had. It's the poppy ones and not the rock in a washing machine ones, but they slapped. I see. Sure. I'm sorry, Tales of is Namco Bandai, correct? Konami doesn't have like a long-lasting JRPG franchise that I'm forgetting, right? Or not here in your reign. Unfamiliar. The Swallowtail. They leisurely glide around town on their king-sized wings. The caterpillars like eating mandarins. Suikoden counts. I'd say that counts. Why is that guy? Oh, because it was the most recent pick. I would say Suikoden counts. But like, that's still active today. Oh, wait, is the Saga games. Those are Enix, right? I like looking at the painted lady, so I don't want to stab it through. That's a really cool one as well. I think what's left gets to live. I also was watching Doro play recently, and their screen is way darker than mine, and I don't think I'm going to screw with it today. But it makes me wonder if I'm losing out on a little bit of the look of the game by having things be a little too bright. Because there's, you know what, screw it. I just said I'm not going to touch things, but I'm touching things. Oh no, I'm not, because for one it breaks, and for two I'd have to shrink it, which would screw up the capture size. So the scan lines I have on, which I hope come through pretty nice and look pretty decent, also darkens the screen a lot, so I upped the brightness a little bit. So it's kind of like when I used to watch via my own TV, but maybe it's too high. I know. Maybe I could turn it down just a tiny bit. Boku, touch the flowers. Boku. I mean, what do I do now? I guess that was the lake event. It's 3 o'clock, so I guess I should go back to the clinic. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go forget that this isn't how I get to see my cousin's secret fort. It's making me feel like, yeah, some stuff is a little washed out from brightness, but I don't know. I've never messed around with emulation settings that much. Yeah, by the time that I go to visit his house, he'll probably be there by then, right? If I could read the clock right. 4 o'clock might be evening, so. Sure is. Or sunset, I guess. Hey, old man.
ねえ、おばあちゃんっていつ死んじゃったの？
もうかれこれ10年になるかの。
Now that people are here, I can also ask how the volume is. Because I keep forgetting to do that. Every other time there have been people here. Seems fine. Seems fine. Works for me, I guess. Oh yeah, I remembered to forget to say it last time. I think my left headphone is partly broken. So like I get some audio out of it, but I don't think it's 100%.
ねえ、お姉ちゃんの家族ってどんな人たちなの？
え、家族？まあ、時代によっていろいろ変わったから。おじいちゃんとおばあちゃん、お父さんとお母さん、そして可愛い女の子が2人いるんだ。
へえ、そうなんだ。
うん。辛いことも悲しいこともあったけど、でも家族がいたから。
え？どういうこと？
教えない。だって大事な家族のことなんだもん。そういえばさっき木からセミが落ちるの見たんだ。
それでどうなったの？
死んじゃった。
死んだセミはどうなるの？
土になるの。
Okay, so the other things to do were the balcony and possibly Yo's house. If I feel like going to Yo's house. I like the effect on the curtain. So the effect on the curtain was actually something I was trying to address a couple of streams ago, because it looks like it lacks blending, because like it expects, how do I word it? It does expect your TV to blend it. right? Just because that's how old TVs were. However, oh my god, are you for real, brother? Uncle? I should have talked to the boatman if I could have actually. Itadakimasu. But they're not sprites? Gochiso-sama deshita. But they're not sprites in the game, so the emulator that I'm definitely not using can't properly blend them itself. So even though I was able to get rid of some of the line breakage I was having with Dynasty Warriors, it couldn't address whatever was going on with blinds. So like, it might also just be a stylistic choice of how they decided to do it, or it's something that's so particular in like the polygon movement or something, I guess, that it isn't addressable by PCSX2 or whatever the hell this is called. At least not with the settings that I was toying with. I thought I could make it a little smoother and blend it a little better, but it does look really cool. I just was like, I think this isn't exactly what they were going for. And that's probably true, but it might be something only resolvable via a cool TV, which I forgot to mention. I did pick up a cool $10 retro TV monitor, rather, at the Habitat for Humanity as well. It has speakers, and I'll take a break after the first day and I'll go look at the paperwork for it. It looks like it's a surprisingly good TV for retro consoles, so I think I picked a perfect day to go thrifting. Yeah, auntie, let's go massage your freaking shoulders. Yeah, I have my PS2 somewhere. I have my PS2 somewhere. So if I can find that, I can hook that up and let's see what we're working with. It's $10. Because I think that was too fast. I'm sorry. The last time I tried to play Final Fantasy X, I did the remake, and I know now that I could do what I currently have going on, and it would be significantly better. I also need to play the PAL version, is the reason I was playing the remake, because it's got all the content and the Master Sphere Grid and the Dark Aeons and all that other crap. But my god, when they redid the faces, they did that game so dirty. It's so disrespectful. Oh, the early 2000s at Square were a time. I mean, Square didn't remake it anyway, but...
お姉ちゃんずいぶん自信があるんだね。だって君があと5歳年上だったら私に惚れてるんだよ。
Did the first Boku game come out 5 years ago?
あれ？意味わかってんのかな？全然。
Yeah, the Final Fantasy X remake was made for the Vita and then for the PS3, and then they remastered the remake on PS4. But part of the reason why it looks terrible is because it was 10 was made during that era where I guess somebody at the company didn't know what the fuck they were supposed to be doing with their lives, or maybe they left and angrily deleted all the files. But Kingdom Hearts 1 and Final Fantasy X are missing significant portions of their data, I guess, or of the whatever their builds are. But I guess there were no models for 10, and I don't entirely remember what Kingdom Hearts 1 was missing, but that's a big part of why Final Mix exists and has a bunch of different stuff in it. Is they couldn't perfectly remake 1, or they didn't want to perfectly remake the original PS2 release because they're like, well, we have other stuff to add to it. So here's some differently colored enemies and some other crap like that. It's why the reverse armor guy is isn't just purple. He's like Gundam red, yellow, and white colors. They made him look more like a toy, but I liked when he was a sick ass cool armor. Anyway, here's Shizue. I would love that relatives that have a house like this. This would be this, they call it a something house, not a boarding house, but I don't know what Oban is. Nagisa said that they were leaving for Oban, but I thought that meant they were going to a place called Oban, but it must be some kind of event. Anyway, Shizue looks cool. Isn't that also why FF8 didn't have a port for the longest time? They just junked the source code. I don't know about Oban as a holiday, thank you. I think 8 was just universally considered not popular enough. And I mean, look at the FF9 port sucked. Or it does suck. Modders had to fix it. Like, they couldn't cut things properly even for that port. Companies deleting stuff to save $200 on hard drives was pretty common until recently. Time to relive those days. It makes sense that they wouldn't have the foresight for it, but the idea that Square Enix, of all companies, went to that extreme feels super short-sighted. And I know, like, Square only exists right now on the back of it merging, getting the Dragon Quest IP, and then Final Fantasy XIV existing. But it still seems like crazy, terrible decision making, which is maybe in line with the reason why they had to merge and they went through various financial horrible situations. Because I don't think it was Square absorbing Enix. I think they both needed to merge in order to continue to exist. I could be wrong, but I don't think Square was all that much larger of a company at the time. Ad break. Hold on, let me take a look. What do we got here? Get that out of my face. Ads in progress. Alright, I'll give it a second. Did it get bought out? Yeah. Cucumber horses and eggplant cows or something. Okay, sure. Either welcoming in the spirits of your ancestors back or seeing them off in some kind of organized observation. I see. Ads have 40 seconds left. So I'm gonna look up why they merged. Why did Squaresoft merge? Validating my browser. Alright, NeoGaf, whatever. There are people in here blaming part of the merger on Spirits Within. Okay, hello everybody back. People, alright, there's actually a breakdown here. That's kind of nice. People, apparently it's misconception that people blame Spirits Within specifically and expressly. So 95, Sakaguchi appointed president of Square LA, not Square USA. Square Enix, Square Pictures Honolulu, right? Square Columbia team up for various movie things. Punched the microphone. Okay. Well, Spirits Within was a financial failure and played her role in hurting the company. It did not destroy Squaresoft on its own. January 29th, Final Fantasy 9, 10, and 11 are officially revealed. And they've announced not only that these games are in development, but that at least 9 and 10 will be out before the end of next summer in Japan. Well, that didn't quite happen. Yoichi Wada joins Squaresoft as CFO in June 2000, sorry. Square and Enix merger discussions begin in 2000. 2001, January 19th. Square announces FF10 delayed. First red ink in company history. Square talks Nintendo and Game Boy Advance and announces development of Final Fantasy XII. Sakaguchi is assigned it to be directed by Natsuyasumi Matsuno and Hiroyuki Ito. February 8th, Square does the management reshuffling. Hironobu Sakaguchi resigns as vice president. Hisashi Suzuki takes 50% pay cut. Rough. Sakaguchi registers domain name Mistwalker. Oh, really? In the same year. Damn. Followed by registration, US, blah, blah, blah. Square discusses financial woes. July 2nd. Over budget movie hitting theaters next week. Yeah. Spirits Within being over budget would not help at all. Spirits Within releases July 2nd, 2001. Grosses $30 million domestically and will want to make $85 million in total. Budget including the development of Square Pictures itself is $137 million. Good God, you guys. $107 million over budget. I mean, you're over budget and you don't necessarily count the initial gross. That sucks. July 19th, Final Fantasy X releases in Japan. Final Fantasy X sells more than 1.9 million units. Where did they actually merge? 2002, March 11th, Final Fantasy will return to Nintendo. Kingdom Hearts releases in Japan 2002. I was going to say, like, how could Kingdom Hearts possibly have released after Final Fantasy X, but Titus and Waka are literally in Kingdom Hearts 1. Along with some other people. Actually, is that even true? No, Yuna's in 10 too. And Riku in Pain. Are there other Final Fantasy X characters in Kingdom Hearts? I don't know. Kingdom Hearts released in North America September 17th. There are? In Kingdom Hearts 1 specifically, though. Because in 2. Yuna, Riku, and Pain are fairies. Yeah, Waka and Titus are on the starter island. Selphie is from FF8, though. Square Enix merger gets greenlit by Miyamoto. I'm sorry, was Enix? Who's... Oh, Masafumi Miyamoto. I was like, why does Mr. Nintendo get final say in this? Enix was not like a Nintendo proprietary. Yeah, I guess just there's charts and stuff on this page. Alright, so yeah, just, quote-unquote JRPGs were dying globally, at least in the United States and stuff like that, so... There was something in there about both companies wanting a greater global presence, and they needed to combine to do that, which makes a lot of sense, honestly. So everyone's someone to blame. Yeah, there's no one to blame. There's the world, the time. There's a lot to blame. It's not just a single thing to blame. I should probably play more than Fort. Ooh, what did I do? Oh, I forgot there's a shortcut for that. R2 is a shortcut to your bug box. Probably play more than 4 one of these days. Yeah, I need to play 10 because the suite they had to Distant Worlds is extremely good. Yes, the 10 music is quite good. The music in 10, even the non... I think most of it's not Uematsu, right? Is 10 the first game that Uematsu's not involved with at all? The music from 10 is very well suited for orchestras and such, so that doesn't surprise me at all. Which is part of why I don't like when the music is best suited for orchestral listening. It's fair. It's fair. I'm gonna take this screenshot.
きだからえ海が好きだから
There's not a shortcut that I have set up for the emulator to take a screenshot, so I'll just have to remember that I have that on my freaking clipboard. Let's go find Simon. Excuse my hiccups. Oh, he takes pictures of the damn sunset. He's at the park. Boku, it's 9 o'clock. Boku, surely you wouldn't take a bath right now. No, let's go outside. I feel like I talked to like nobody today. I've never been to Yo's place at night. That might be worth... Fuck. That might be worth addressing. Or pursuing, rather, I guess. They're all closed up at nighttime. Oh, I could have dropped down the window. Oh, I've forgotten all the shortcuts and such. You can't go to Yo's house at night? At the very least, you can't take this way to Yo's house. Whoopsie daisy. Then maybe I'm just gonna get Boku to bed. If I can. Oh, actually, here. Are my cousins gonna be over here? They're up there! Oh, I screwed up. Still genuinely don't know the actual time that you get torted off the bed. You can see her feet there. It's time, Boku, right? I can't even check the clock here, unfortunately. Unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. The animal must have been lying out there for a while. It had almost rotted away. I gathered up some courage and made a grave for it. It was very kind of you, Boku. It's what I do with birds, too. It's actually a pot of soil, a spot of soil near me that I haven't done anything with because it's where I buried birds. But I think it only makes sense that I turn it into some kind of plant zone, right? That's like the whole point. I just don't know what I would bury there or what I would plant there. It's alternate our saves, yeah. I do want to continue playing, however, I would like to take a little bit of a break. So let me go find something to eat real quick, and we'll continue with the next day. Yowza, I'm glad that wasn't anything worse than the stupid Gaff website, because I think I still have that Pixiv page open. Good old Goodreads. Yeah, wait, where's the little foobar? Where's big foobar? There's big foobar. Yeah. Enjoy, Nobi boy. I will be back. I'm gonna shoot for 10 minutes. I need a snack and I need a beverage that isn't cold coffee, iced coffee with lots of milk. So let us return soon. Is it over? Are you free? Hello. Get this foobar out of here. Get this Final Fantasy music out of here. Getting my account not stricken, but claimed. Oh right, you can tap corners. I'm slightly wigged out by the fact that it's active because I was looking at the OBS window, but you know, whatever. Let's continue to August 13th. Right to it. Itadakimasu. ごちそうさまでした。ごちそうさまでした。ごちそうさまでした。ごちそうさまでした。There's so many people now. Let's do in-house things first. Auntie, not there, never is. Are you in your room? She's not. This is a pretty dress. It's a good room for star viewing, stargazing even. Maybe she's with her kids. That would make sense. Oh, what are you freaks doing?
今日はちょっと賑やかだけど、みんな集まってもこの人数じゃ野球もできないよ。
お兄ちゃん、野球は味方だけじゃなくて、相手のチームの人数もいるんだよ。
You can play like small baseball where you just have fun.
みんな、取るよ。
あれ、サイモンだ。
Some oh, cute angle. It's all the kids.
はい、チーズ。
They didn't actually say it. Oh god, it is a fully crowded room.
Oh yeah? 僕くん登場。これでこの町の小学生が勢ぞろいね。
It's only 4.
勢ぞろいって言ってもたった4人だけど。でもまあ、なんて賑やかなんでしょう。
うちの光と一つ違いなんだって。時々一緒に遊んであげてね。
ねえ、お母さん。私、学校の先生に褒められたんだ
She
よ。
doesn't want to go on the seesaw.
なんで褒められたの？
給食の牛乳、全部飲めるようになったんだ。
Wow.
それは
Impressive.
すごいね。やったね、光。
The very sassy leg cross is really good and like done surprisingly well for a model like this. I mean, not that it's complicated, but it looks good.
でも飲めなくても悪い子じゃないのよ。
先生もそう言ってくれたけど、光、いつの間にか飲めるようになったんだ。
Start slurping down the milk.
うちのお母さん、背が高いしかっこいいでしょ。
True. Hikari tall equals cool.
二人、お母さんのあっちの家族と一緒に住んでみたいな。ねえ、今日はどこへ行けば面白いか占ってあげようか。
I assume it's just a little Oni mask.
じゃあ今日は3ね。1、2、3。はい。じゃあこの中から好きな数字を選んで。
One of her various toys. Daytime guest house, second floor. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Hikari.
どう？
What's number 6? Yo's house. Alright. Guest house at night. Kind of figured. Yasuko's room at night. Wow, no funny business. Wow. Ho ho ho
じゃ
ho
あ
ho.
また占い。
Alright, let's go to Yo's house. I think. Did you have more to say?
サイモンの写真楽しみだな。
僕はさ、あのカメラを分解して中を見て
Don't
み
do
たい
that.
よ。
Do that, you punk ass.
サイモン
Takeshi and Shigeru. That's their names. I wasn't able to click on like anything on the ground. You hiding in your room? Oh, hello, different spot.
ねえ、お姉ちゃん一人でここに来てて寂しくないの？
そりゃ寂しいけど今はちょっとしょうがないのよね。
僕にできることがあったら何でも言ってね。
I see.
分かったよ。そうだ、今晩一緒のお布団で寝ようか。
それはちょっと。
なんで？
だって親しき中にも礼儀ありって言うじゃない。
がっかり。
お姉ちゃん本当にがっかりしてるんだ。
うん。だって寂しいんだもん。
Sigs. Yeah, the room is empty before a guest shows up, so it went from a completely empty ashtray to,
お姉ち
you
ゃん
know, the full pack in there. Multiple packs in there. 1975. So it's like super 70s. Everybody's smoking and wearing hippy dippy clothes and such. Alright, now let's water our frickin' plants and then we'll go to Yo's house. Right. As Merp likes to point out, it was the year when somebody, I forgot to look at them, the year in which somebody flew their plane into a politician's house, or the year before that happened. I think I screwed up him talking about it by watering him first, damn it. There were a bunch of trellis at the habitat store today also, but I didn't need anything as big as those. So it would be, I guess I could have got a couple for a certain thing. Not quite peak cigarette time, but damn near close. Mild fortune. I wonder what fortune actually does. But yeah, the cheap trellis? Why the hell not? Why the hell not? I'm gonna need to eventually rope a particular guy around. You're big, so you will be filled and plastered. Freyr's Emperor, purple. Mysteriously, their pattern looks different depending on the angle you look at it. Feeds on willow trees. I don't know if that's mysterious. Isn't that just like how a optically elusive but pattern would work? You know? Oh, put her down. Put her down. Put her down. There's a lot of damn bugs in this game. Yo's house is this way. Oh, it was the 80s not peak cigarette time. And then 90s is when it started to turn around and people were like, oh, they're all dying and killing themselves and giving themselves super black lung cancer. What's she doing?
こんにちは。
おや、お客さんか。こんにちは。これ、夏休みのうちにもう一台打ち上げテストをする予定なんだ。これで成功したら、なんとか本番の3段ロケットにも目処がつくんだけどね。
すごいね。
Kids making 3-stage rockets?
一人で組み立てたの？
On his own?
たけしに手伝ってもらったところもあるけど、
Roughly all on his
ま
own?
あ、ほとんど一人かな。
ねえ、よお兄ちゃんはいつも一人で寂しくないの？
もう慣れちゃったからね。
昔、安子お姉ちゃんと仲が良かったんでしょ？
でもそれって10年ぐらい前の話だよ。確かにあっちが小学校に上がるまでは毎日 二人で遊んでたけどね。
今は？
もう全然だよ。だってあっちが小学校に入ってから一度も口聞いたことがないんだもん。
え、
Damn.
そうなんだ。
当時は寂しかったから何度か家に行ったりしたんだけど、勇気がなくて入っていけなかったんだ。
今もそうなの？
そんなことないよ。
じゃあ一緒に安子お姉ちゃん家に遊びに行こうよ。
そりゃちょっと。
Yo, get off your
勇
butt.
気がないんだ。
Coward. Dadgummit.
よし行くぞ、行ってやる。じゃあ晩ご飯の後で公園の入り口ね。逃げんなよ。
あ
Alright.
れ？そこまで勇気がいるの？
Park after dinner.
まあとにかく僕は行くと決めたら行くんだ。
It's not knowledge I have on hand. No, you weren't a smoker in the 80s?
いいかい？
Bleeding into the early 90s?
公園の入り口に集合だよ。
I mean, my entire childhood, my like entire family smoked around me and didn't really care. So like, I guess maybe 80s into the 90s, and maybe 90s itself was the giant Boku. The 90s was the pinnacle smoking year. Oh my goodness, excuse me. But was it peak smoke year in Japan? I don't know. I feel like it had to have been like an 80s thing. My brain is saying that, so it must be right. Oh yeah, you can check under this. The trees broke? Was the tree broken last time and I just didn't notice? Somehow? Because I wasn't paying any attention? Because this looks like it's about to become a shortcut. Like any day now. Any day now, Boku. Any day now, Boku. I'll have to remember to visit it tomorrow, I guess. Oh, right, because the bridge is out here, so yeah, this tree must fall at some point. I think my parents made... the grandparents on my dad's side stop smoking when I was born, or when they got married. I can't remember the specific reason. That's impressive. Nobody could really stop my grandpa from smoking, so... One of those things where he smoked for so long, what would stopping do? And unfortunately, to his credit, my uncle that stopped smoking after smoking for 25 years or something like that had already completely damaged his lungs to the point where there was almost no point in stopping smoking. But I feel like if you could stop smoking, you should just stop smoking for various other reasons. But, you know, lung damage or not, I assume you can only make yourself worse, even if you can't make yourself better. So, plus you eventually, like, get your taste buds and stuff back, right? Fiend, you're the oldest? Brother's 2 years younger and your sister's 2.5 younger than that. Oh, so 4.5 years younger. Okay. I was like, what the hell? You got a 6-month born child? Y'all doxing each other in my chat right now? Do I want to do Beatles stuff? That kind of feels like a tremendous encapsulation of time, and I don't particularly care about Shigeru or Takeshi. What are you doing? You are frightening, Uncle. I wish I could see what the thing... Trying to pee me all. That was upsetting that I freaking pushed myself in the damn corner. Yeah, I can dox you if I wanted to. This is true. You live in a place, I bet. Yeah, I live in a place that you bed? That's inappropriate. Mods. I could also dox you. We could dox each other. It could just be Cold War style doxing potential. I don't want to see you get mad, Genta. You're already scary as it is. I think I don't have your address, Fiend, but I have Max's address. This is not relevant information. We shouldn't be talking about this like this. Just got back. Why are we doxing? Oh, hi Trinity. Because you're the newcomer. These are my group of friends of many a year. Also, this tunnel has to open up like at some point too, right? Like, it's very blatantly a rock slide, but I don't think there's anything little Boku can do about it. Get your bug net out, kid. 8675309 in this bitch. You could. You could. That could be your real address. Nobody else has to know. Dun, dun. Morning Cloak 2. It's big. I'll keep it. What about you? What about you? What about you? I see you. Get over here. Dragonfly. You're Dragonfly. Yes. Yes. Nice. There's some nasty big dragonflies around where I live. I don't like, what do they, there must be something nearby that they're actually eating, but I don't know what it is. Butterfly, dragonfly. They look like a cross between butterfly and dragonfly, but they're really just very pretty dragonflies with blue wings. Okay. Well, he's dead now. Butterfly, dragonfly. Butterfly in the sky. Butterfly in my eye. The game just feels like they removed the dinosaurs from Dino Crisis 2. I mean, why specifically Dino Crisis 2? I don't know anything about either one of them. I know they're very Squeenix, and I would like to play both of them, but, or all of them, honestly, but Dinosaur Resident Evil, holy cow. Dinosaur Resident Evil has its various appeals, but I need to play other Resident Evils too. So I was talking earlier, Chrysozephyrus. I was talking earlier about the Respect for the Aged Day 2026, which is for some reason the 21st this year, which is a Monday. Last year it was the 16th, which was a Wednesday, I think. I'm gonna play some games that mean a lot to me, and Resident Evil Survivor was the first Resident Evil that I ever beat, so assuming that I can get it to emulate sound properly, I will also be having a crack at that guy again. There's a really small bug right here, but nope, I got it. The Dino Crisis games and the original Resident Evils are of a similar ilk. I played Resident Evil Director's Cut for a little while, but I didn't get very far. There's some crows in the mansion, and like right when you get the rocket launcher, and I couldn't deal with those enemies for whatever reasons. I wasn't very good at video games, ever. Maybe I'm better now, but I really didn't understand Resident Evil. I didn't have the brain capacity for that. Maybe I do better now. This feels like too much liquid for a bug this small, right? Great green hair streak. Their wings are coated with a sparkly green powder that stands out on their black wings. A sparkly green spider stab. Spouter. Morning cloaks. We have those around here. I didn't know that was a real bug. I guess why would they be fake bugs in this game? But it has a cool name. Saw one fighting with a monarch once. Damn. I know Crisis 1 is trying to be scary and is inside, and Nighttime 2 is outside and Action Arcade on a stream. I also have been good about never actually watching people playing Parasite Eve for more than like an hour at a time. Two Best Friends Play was probably the closest I ever got to fully watching a Let's Play of it. Hello, Diana Tree Brown. But I didn't fully register. I eventually have to be able to get a B, right? I didn't fully grasp everything going on. So if I were to play it, it'd basically be new to me. It's one of those things. A black hair streak. No, I didn't want to let it go. Oh, hold on. There's noises. Also, apparently, I caught that. I caught that. I apologize, bug, but you will. I guess I have to get rid of other bugs to get the current bug that I'm holding somewhere that I want. So grab you, pin you. I feel like the active injecting would obliterate half the small bug. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Diana Tree Brown. It's kind of creepy how their wings are covered in eyeball shapes. Their favorite food is sap from a sawtooth oak tree. It looks really cool. Let's see them eyeballs. This is a really cool bug and really well done too. Damn. Alright, so now I should have another bug? I should have the black streak? Or does this just have a... I just have a crown because... Oh no, it was no. Never mind. It has a crown because it's also the largest it can be, I guess. Black hair streak loves to eat plums, as the Japanese name implies. In the evening, they'll fly high in the forest canopy. Well, I don't know what your Japanese name is, so that means nothing to me. I'm putting you there. Stag. Take the morning cloak and stab it full of juice. The morning cloak lives deep in the woods and flies with a light gracefulness, likes tree sap more than flower nectar. They suck it on the trees. I think I have to take a quick break again, really quickly. I will be back even quicker than last time because I won't be distracted by Tomo-chan as a girl being on the TV still. Okay, hi again. Sorry about that. Incidentally, I have been reminded. Also, I have a Capri Sun now. I've been reminded I need to look up a filler for a wooden box for plants. Wooden box plant liner, I guess. I don't know what you'd call that. Because I'm not paying $400 for what looks to just be a kind of plastic. It's called a square planter liner. So I mean, just look up the phrase planter liner. Okay, this is significantly better looking. Unfortunately, it is Amazon that I'm currently looking at, but I need something to be sure that the wood of the box doesn't rot, right? Maybe I can find it at a local place too. But yeah, this is just like natural cocoa liner. Also, I get you can put it in the examples are you can make a weird little walk to your garage, or you could put it in a planter like is made for, or you could line your lizard cage or your hen house with it. So I will be lining my planter with it if this is what I get. There's also just a tarp thingy that, yeah, I guess it's to protect the planter itself so it doesn't get like wood rot or anything like that, because that very easily spreads to plants and then gives them root rot. Let's take the Cryozephyrus. Or Chryso, is that whatever? Talking about your DS. Gotta wish I had a wide GBA. You talking about the original Game Boy Advance? DS SP. My DS is barely functioning and I hate the SP form factor. I used to really like holding the SP, but you know, that was when I was like 16 or whatever. Now I think my hands are like, obviously my hands have grown, but I feel they haven't grown that much. But there's still definitely a disconnect between the needs of a 30-something and a teenager. DS barely functioning. My SP, ever since I reshelled it, has been annoying because the Shinsium shell, is that right? Slightly thinner than OEM, so the battery gets weird. Micro is technically wider, but they always seem more novelty. Game Boy Micro is pretty cool though. I will say that. I've always wanted a micro, but I don't know how to. I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't think you can put a link cable in them, right? Should learn how to solder because FPGBAs are cool. FPGBA. What is it? What's FP stand for? I also might do the crazy thing once I get Amos's Steam Deck and just use my epilogue attached to that. You're getting Amos's Steam Deck? Did Amos just get rid of it, or did he get like a new version? Or did he get an Ainthor thingy? Funny playing Game Boy Advance. Yeah, sure, alright. You have chickens. Yeah, me having chickens would be news, yes. But me having the need to protect my plants is old hat. Having reshelled 2 different folding screen handhelds, I fucking hate hinges. I mean, I screwed up the hinges just on my like bathroom door. I hate hinges too. As nice and cool as they are, hinges also are like, they're a nightmare. All that force on one corner don't make no damn sense. Let's make it a brick and I can hold it sideways. True. So true. He has a million other alternatives he actually uses. The Steam Deck seems too big, man. Like, unapologetically, no memeing with the Gabin's huge hands or whatever. I like the not a DS. If I get a decent bonus or whatever, holiday bonus at work, I would I'm probably gonna pick one up if they're not crazy expensive. I also don't know which make of the Thor to pick up anymore because they're like, I don't know, they're going through all kinds of crap, right? Chrysocephalus. You can find them near freshwater and forests. There's over 100 species of them across the globe. And now there's one less. Anyway, funny playing GBA is basically an aftermarket motherboard. It still needs the processor from an original Game Boy Advance transplanted in it to actually go, but it's like more affordable clone upgrade. I see. Are we at the point where we buy PS3s to... I already have one of these. Are you a Freyers? Yes, we do have 2 Freyers. I pinned my bigger one. We gotta strip the hard drive and stuff out of the PS3 to create a usable computer. Give me this guy. Give me this guy. You go down here. Thor would be interesting to get, but I already don't play much of Switch to justify another portable. The Switch isn't portable. I mean, the Switch 1 more portable than the Switch 2 by a long shot, but if the arm fatigue of the Switch 1 is so much higher that I basically don't consider it to be a handheld. It's still the handheld I want to play the most for Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, but it's like it's the jumbo handheld. If you're using a Switch like it's a handheld, just join the NBA, all right? Because clearly you have hands that can eclipse a basketball. Cannot relate split patch. Yeah, all right, buddy, all right. But I like the Thor also because I have I went on that Myriant tirade, so I have a bunch of 3DS games that I was never able to get before the store and everything went down or whatever. So I would really like to give those a shot. And playing a DS game on the computer for various periods is something I would have loved when I had a DS. When I was like, I wish I wasn't holding this right now. And I wish I didn't have to be in a terrible position, hunched over, to play this right now. But it's not something that I don't like. I don't know how to word it. The grass is always greener, right? I feel like I would want to be able to lay down on the floor or whatever and play. Which, I mean, I guess I could do if I bring them out on the floor, but it's not the same, right? Cannot really flip it. I found it fine playing Etrian Odyssey 1 when I was on holiday. And like you can like remove the Joy-Cons and put them together and then just use the Switch as a little TV, and that's cool and everything, but holding it like I'm envisioning holding a Game Boy Advance is it's not quite the same. Or maybe I play with Addy instead. That's exactly right. Everybody post Addy. I get it. It forces you to take shorter gaming sessions too, which is probably better. It forces you to rearrange. Or maybe you just need to be in better shape and then it doesn't matter at all. But if you have the gamer muscles, which I have apparently lost, so maybe the Switch is fine for handholding. I'm not taking it up to my roof party for all of my other facetious friends to gawk at me at. Dark Evening Brown. I don't see many others with winged sheep like this one. They hide during the day and come out in the evening. It's funny that they're like sharp on the bottom, boxy on the bottom. So that's literally what the Addy split pads are for. Alright, wise guy. Alright, wise guy. Do I want to put another bug in here? Make more space. Yeah, come here, big guy. Poplar Admiral. Flies around near streams like it owns the place. Likes sap and will completely ignore flowers. Damn. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't realize that there were butterflies that didn't care about flower sap or pollen or whatever at all. I guess that kind of helps to balance out like bees or whatever standing a chance. They're not been knocked out of the competition completely, but I'm not familiar enough with the various varieties of bugs, so go look up puddling. Puddling? In 18th century metallurgy technique to make wrought iron. How about the bug? Butterfly. Thank you. Whoa, this is a leaf, Max. You have presented me with a leaf. Why is the image so small? What is wrong with you? Firefox? That's a leaf with legs. There's some that drink like blood and sweat and other fluids. Ew. Ew. Ugh. Puddling is a behavior in which an organism seeks out nutrients and certain moist substances such as rotting plant matter, mud, and carrion, and sucks up the fluid. That's cool. I didn't know butterflies to do that. Even though I feel like, I guess I thought moths would do that, because they have like a more grotesque public image, I guess. But yeah, man, butterflies of all sorts just show up. They do what they need to do. They're still bugs. Conditions are suitable. Conspicuous insects such as butterflies commonly form aggregations on wet soil, dung, or carrion. From the fluids, they obtain salts, amino acids, and that play various roles in their physiology, ethology, and ecology. Ethology? Excuse me? Branch of zoology that studies the behavior of non-humans and animals. It has its scientific roots in it. Alright. I'll look more into that later. Oh, well, here we go. Moths. Lepidoptera. Or Lepidopterans are an order of winged insect which includes butterflies and moths, about 180,000 species. Holy moly. Are diverse in their strategies to gather liquid nutrients. Typically, mud puddling behavior takes place on wet soil, but even sweat on human skin may be attractive to butterflies, such as species of help. This butterfly is drinking my sweat. Help. More unusual sources include blood and tears. That's crazy. They're drinking my freaking tears, man. Cool. I'm gonna leave this page open. I'm gonna go read it more later, but get this out of my way right now. There are a lot of varieties when you're small. Sure, yeah. I just, damn. Is it not? It's not evening yet. Old man, you still in here? Shit. What? When is evening? It's 4 o'clock, right? My God, it's only 2 something. 2:10. I have never had so much time in my life in this game before. I've just been screwing around with the bugs, which don't actually take up time, so. Pat, pat. Don't let this dog off again. Okay, we're letting the dog out again. Where are you going this time? I didn't think he'd do it 2 days in a row, but damn, alright. There's gotta be, well, I guess butterflies are significantly smaller than most rodents, right? So I guess it's like a different, there's a different physical appeal to it, I guess. So like there's not, I never read any Redwall books, never read any Warrior Cats, but I imagine something like that could be something that happens. Is it actually? Can I just go in between the trees? It might be something that. Oh, you can. Oh. It's something you could make a cool story out of in a book like that. And now I'm also thinking, like, what if all of the butterflies on Melania are there because they're sucking up nutrients off of all of the rot? Where'd the dog go? Garden white. You all garden whites? I think they're all garden guys. Goodbye. Alright. Doggy. Oh, doggy. Now it's evening. Now it's evening and I'm going like the complete opposite way that I need to be going. Because I'm chasing a freaking dog. Boku, get it. Oh, there's something on the floor. A cicada shell. Yo. Yo. The idea of releasing the cicada shell feels kind of messed up also. I believe I've caught you already. And pinned you even. Large brown cicada. Is that the guy in the tree in the background? No, that's something else. Dude, I mean, we kind of knew that there were a ton of bugs, right? Just looking at the map, or the UI, but I didn't think it would be a matter of swinging randomly in the dark. Oh yeah, the jumper, the jumpler. Get it, Boku, get it. Oh, I got it. So, okay, it's just a cicada. Some of the bugs maybe have smaller hitboxes, or maybe some of the maps are just like way harder to see things, I guess. You knew, you are new. Golden ring dragonfly. Sorry that this is apparently bug day, but apparently it's bug day. You are huge. During the summer, they go silent around lunchtime. Because they sing mornings and evenings, you can use them. You can use one as an alarm clock. The large brown cicada. Put you on a separate row down there. Golden ring dragonfly poke. These are the biggest dragonflies in Japan. They're big, but only live around small bodies of water. Stab. You can get your own row as well. Did I already have a camphor on the rack? You can. It's funny that you can poke the cicada shell because like it's not. I mean, it's just skin, right? It's just ninja-esque or whatever. How do they have shells if they fall off all the time? Do they have layers of shells inside? And how do they get their wings through it? That's what I'm saying. Give me the blue guy. I've apparently already had that blue guy. Really hope I just didn't give up a bug that I didn't actually pin. Comma 1. Looking forward to the other. You can't put goop on the tree. You can't put sugar water on the tree. Looking forward to the other punctuation named butterflies. Boku, you wouldn't jump down there, would you? Oh, right. It is a bad idea for me to go left here. I don't care about the wasabi fields. I'm looking for the dog, but I need to go to the clinic. Oh, guys, I need to go to the clinic. Damn it. damn it, damn it. Sorry, dog. I'm very nearly lost. One goes to Yo's house, one goes to our house. Oh, brother. I don't think this is the proper. This can work. This can work, right? Jump, please, Boku. I just don't want to miss a day without talking to the ghost, you know? I don't want to miss a day of talking to the ghost. Yeah. Words. Okay, we made it. We clinched it. We're fine.
ねえ、お姉ちゃんは夏休みうちに帰らないの？
えこう見えてもちゃんと帰ってるんだよ。
へえ、そうなんだ。
そう、夏の今の時期は家に帰ってもいいことになってるの。この町、海が近いし夕日が綺麗だし、ちょっといいところでしょ。
うん、そうだね。
私この町で生まれ育ったんだ。
Pretty sure the old man said his wife was. 'Pretty sure the old man said she was born and raised here, and that's part of why he's here.
私も
He was taking
みんな
over.
みたいに海で泳いだり坂を走ったりしたいな。
さっきの歌、さっきの歌上手だったよ。
どうもありがとう。
Oh, to be a dying old woman in the 60s, who I guess is young now in the 70s because I'm the idealized form of the ghost, or I'm the memory of all this BS of when I was first diagnosed with endometriosis and all that good stuff.
ねえ、おばあちゃんっていつ死んじゃったの？
もうかれこれ10年になるかの。
That's what you said yesterday, old man.
まさかわしより先に行くとは思ってもみなかったの。
Kimbo wasn't outside. Where'd the dog go? Where'd the dog go? He home? She is home.
ねえ、やすこお姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃんってさ、なんでここから通える高校に行かなかったの？
あ、それはね、ここは一番近い高校でも下宿しな。
I've heard this stuff before. Porio. Oh, right. I have to go after dinner to the park. Dun, dun, dun. I do believe it's time for me to reread some old stuff. I can't be saying that. I can't be saying I need to reread things when I haven't finished stuff that I started 10 years ago. Yeah. It's still dungeon meshy for me to wipe off my plate. Oops. Oh, you freak. I was like one screen away from where I think Simon would have been. いただきます。
ごちそうさまでした。
ごちそうさまでした。
お坊さん明日だっけ？
うん。朝一番で来るって。
お坊さん？
そうよ。お経をあげに来てもらうの。
お墓に？
いや、うちは仏壇。相良のうちはお墓に行ってあげてもらうけど、
変なお坊さんなの。びっくりしないでね。
I want to see a monk. Why is it so funny? There's a character, huh? Alright, let's go to the park. Did you have that little Buddhist shrine that they keep a bunch of booze next to and everything? And it has funny neon lights. Is that really what you want the monk to recite it? Hello.
僕くん、明日お坊さんが来られるから遊びに行っちゃダメよ。
明日のいつ頃来るの？
朝の船だろうから朝ごはんを食べ終わった頃に見えると思うよ。
They want me to do early sleep so I can Taiso and see the manga in the
今日
morning.
の晩ご飯はお野菜たっぷ
Fish
り
head soup.
栄養
I
満
want,
点の
I
粗
want
切りに
generous veggies. I
サ
don't
バ
want
の
fish
竜
head
田揚
soup.
げと絹さやの
I was talking to my
卵とじでした
friend about how I'm a pathetic little uncultured American white boy who is kind of appalled by the idea of eating fish heads. Hello, yo.
なんだ、逃げないでちゃんと来たんだ。
なんで僕が？お兄ちゃんこそ用事もないのにちゃんと来てくれたんだね。
そりゃそうだよ。約束したんだもん。それにしてもこれじゃ僕が安子ちゃん家に肝試しに行くみたいだね。
肝試し？
ここ昔は太い大黒柱があるような大きな家だったんだって。今はコンクリの家だけど、公園から見える三河の木だけは昔のまんまらしいよ。
Damn. Your dad messed up.
お姉ちゃんこんばんは。こんばんは僕くん。あれ？今日はどうし
I
たの？
mean, he wanted to turn it into an observatorium, so
嘘じゃないもん。
I think he only messed up in that he didn't truly finish. It is a cool
僕くん
design.
とは？
ちょっとした知り合い。
そうなの。今日はどうしたの？
いや、僕くんがどうしても連れて行くって言うから、僕、やっぱり帰るよ。
せっかく来たのに。そうだよ。
いや、帰る。ごめんなさい。
あ、ちょっと待って。あのね。実は私、ようくんにお話ししたいことがあるの。もう何年も前からなんだけど。
それって何？どうしたの？
今度昼間家に行くよ。すごい久しぶりだけど、その時話してあげる。おじさん元気かな？
どうだろう。最近山から降りてこないんだ。もう50過ぎだっていうのに。
そうなんだ。
大人になってから初めて安子ちゃんと口を聞いたよ。
あら、大人ったってまだ高校生と中学生のくせに。
そうだね。じゃあ先に帰るよ。
Children.
あのね。
How very childlike to think that you're grown up, though.
私も。じゃあね、おやすみ。
おやすみなさい。あれ、僕たち確か小さい頃にさよならの時に使う決まり文句があったと思うんだけど。
もうわかんないよ。
そうだね。
じゃあおやすみ。
じゃあね。
Why was that Oyasumi? I guess spoken playfully, translated to 99.
おい、君はただのいたずらっ子？それとも人心をかき乱す悪魔みたいな危ないやつ？なんだそりゃ。もうちょっと責任感じてよね。これは私にとって結構深刻に大事なことだったんだから。
How cute. How cute. I'm choking up. Okay, it's just on her record player. now she's not reading anymore. She's all happy and bobbing around.
いきなりヨウくんが登場して私がどれくらい驚い
The
たか想像つ
heebie-jeebies.
く
Alright. Sorry.
あでも今度ヨウくん家に行かなきゃならないのか
It's a bit like getting the heebie-jeebies scared out of you. So the citrus tree is the only thing left from the old house. Damn. Damn. I mean, we're here. What does talking to the old man at night avail anything different? Just watching TV. Oh, right, I can get my ideas for tomorrow figured out.
占ってあげようかじゃあ今日は6ね12345はいじゃあこの中から好きな数字を選んでどう
Okay, so a big event at the evening. Keep stealing food from work and then not actually eating it. I get that. I get that. I've done that a couple times and it really sucks whenever it's like a meat dish, but sometimes it happens. Guest house, second floor balcony. Okay, so it'll be Shizue again. Sorry, so graveyard, the monk. What was the bottom right? Oh, the Okusawa Lake is what it was. Yeah, alright, so maybe it's the dog again, but I don't know where about. Got anything else? Oop. He's just been staring at his closet for 12 hours. What did you steal from work today, Max? Oh no, the dog's not back. I feel bad about that. I couldn't find Kimbo. I'm not gonna make it, guys. Actually, wait, 9? What time does Boku fall asleep? If I go right for my bedroom, I think I'll be okay. I guess who just lost like 4 hours of grinding? No. No, that sucks so much, but I'm sorry. Did your battery explode? That sucks. Oh, I really want to talk to Simon and them. I think Boku falls asleep at 10, not 11, so let's be sure we're awake for the monk. Damn it. I'm gonna look it up again, because it is currently... Is there enough scenes to get back? It's 10 o'clock. Boku 2, when fall asleep. Okay, AI overview, you're wrong. I don't control that, but that's fine. Shaba. Boku 2 time cycle. Okay, yep, 1975. You're so right. You got it. Sleep. O'clock. Time. Choose how fast time jumps between forwarded screens. Change in the game. Carefree, slow, normal, default. Oh, you can make it even slower. You can do everything. You can do like everything. Penal Sumo. Boku's Day. Here we go. Bedtime is at 11 o'clock. Oh, maybe it doesn't actually matter. We're going upstairs. It doesn't seem like you miss morning Taiso, but I don't think you're actually given a free half hour of time. So I think it's fine if I miss the morning exercise. Emulator speed hack saved me, God. Anyway, it was a big bag of like mini brownies. Ew. Those are pretty good. Holy shit. Hi, everybody. Sorry about your brownies and your video game and everything. I'm so sorry. Speed hack your brownies back to being edible. Where are all the dorks?
サイモンは日本の情勢が世界一美しいと思ってます。これ紙に誓ってもいいです。
じゃあ例えばあなたの祖国の女性たちと比べてどっちが好き？
求婚するならやっぱり自分の祖国の女性の方がいいでしょ。
その質問困ったな。
なんで？
ちょっと訳ありでね。
サイモンたら変な日本語ばっかり知ってるんだから。
あなた本当は日本人なんでしょ。
Simon, you weeb. I think maybe the first time that they were talking about Simon, she made a comment about his name and maybe she called it German and I maybe then read Australia is Austria. I don't know. No, those are what I stole from work and ate just now. Oh yeah, I thought you unsuccessfully ate the food that you stole from work. But I'm glad that you did successfully eat it. Like how Simon has their own font. Yeah, it's to show that he's speaking fake ass Japanese, I guess. I also like it.
この変なカメラマンに妙なこと教わっちゃダメよ。
なんで？
面白すぎるから。
サイモンにいじめられてます。助けてください。
Yeah, you're being harassed a little bit. That's fine, Simon. You like it. No, my time. I mean, there's no way I'm getting back to my room in 15 minutes, 3 screens. So, like, Boku, go to the bathroom. And fall asleep. Yep. Alright, so 11 o'clock. It is good to know it's not actually midnight. 11 o'clock's pretty late for the little kid, though, for sure. Still. So, that's surprising. Yo needed a little push, but he worked up some courage and met with Yasuko. She was totally freaking out the whole time. It's a good doodle. It's a good doodle. They're all good drawings. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I have 2 more days to go, or I could try. I think I can do one more day, and then maybe tomorrow we do 2 days. I want to see the monk. Itadakimasu. I'm very hungry, and I feel like if I take a break, I'm not gonna want to come back. Monk. Oh, hell yeah. Of course he looks like a monk. Oh, dude, making the monk rethink his vows. Killing her husband for a monk, damn. Oh, he's got the.
足がしびれてひっくり返ったやつがいたっけな。
Haramaki? Is that what it's called? The tummy warmer. It was something I wanted to incorporate into Insua's design. Just not so old man-y looking. Stylized a little bit.
ありがとうございます。いや、これ皆さんで遊んでください。
え、何？
花火です。檀家に花火工場があるんですが、そこから。
Parishioner? Parishioner? Yeah.
いいんですか？こんなにたくさん。
So the fact that the monk brought fireworks is funny for some reason.
塩立汽船の船頭さんにも山ほどあげてきました。
え、船頭さんって
I
花火
guess
が好きなの？
American fireworks are probably a bit different.
何かご計画があるよ。
It's gonna do something for the nerds.
看護婦さんだよ。一緒に
Yeah,
花火
yeah.
ほら、
Shigeru
言うん
knows.
じゃないの。
ごめんなさい。
看護婦さんですか？
ごめんなさい。
ピンポ
Bing bong. Bing bong.
お坊さん帰られたよ。檀家シェーンだって。
Oh my
次はやす
god.
こちゃん家のお墓に行くみたいよ。さあ、ガキンチョども、
Boku-san.
もう遊びに行っていいのよ。わーい。
What we got?
ね、なかなか面白いお坊さんだったでしょう。そういえば去
Oh,
年
the
は
TV's not
お
on.
坊さんやってるのが楽しくてしょうがないって言ってたな。
Auntie, the TV ain't on.
そういえば
I saw somebody, I don't know where I saw this image now. I think it was just somebody on Blue Sky or whatever. They had thrifted lamps that were shaped like the dolls that are 2 and 3 in on the top of the television to the right of the horse. I don't remember what those are called, but they were little lamps shaped like them. It was really cool. The thrift store I went to today was not such a nice place as to call it a miniature flea market. It was more like a I don't need cucumber things. Kokishi? That sounds right. Kokishi. Hello, who's by my foot? Yeah, yerp. Kokishi doll. Yeah, like the very classic original version look of them. I wonder where they got them. There is a fancy. Are you asleep? There's a fancier couple of thrift stores south of me, but I wasn't about to take a freaking public transportation for an hour. One just ran by my foot, so I think they're craving dinner, even though they have dry food on their plate. They're sleeping blissfully. All right, bye, Simon. She's in the thing. Oh, you know what? They said to check the balcony again. I don't remember if there's a time attached to it, so I'm just gonna assume it's like whenever. Yeah, okay, yeah. Auntie is in the TV room now, and Shizue will be on the balcony. Oh, which creature? It was Memphis. I'm pretty sure it was Memphis's tail nudged me.
ねえ、なんでおばちゃんこの町から出て行ったの？
ええなんてことを聞くんだろう。僕、人はね、心の優しい人は優しい人と、少年の曲がった人はやっぱりそういう人と巡り合っていくんだよ。だから、
おばちゃん曲がってるの？
そうかもね。だから君も良い友達がたくさん欲しかったら、君自身がたくさん良い人にならなきゃダメなんだよ。
そうなんだ。それでおばちゃんここから出て行ったんだ。
ええ？本当に分かったのかな？
うん。だってここの人みんな意地悪だもんね。
The nod is a good response.
でも ここの人たち本当に意地悪だよね。
I don't need to waste 2 screens getting cucumber. It offers me no bonus stats, no nothing. Get me out of here. This way. Delicious treat avails me nothing. Should go look for the sisters, because they're most likely still on the beach area, or maybe they're at the playground, but I should check up on them if I can. Graveyard for the monk. River for possibly the dog. And then the clinic, right? I believe that's all that's left. Underwater temple, underwater monk. Yeah, that's right. Isn't that what the water temple is for? I haven't been into the cat house in a while, but I have like had no reason to try, so I'm pretty sure they're down here, so we're gonna jump. They don't appear to be over here anymore. Damn. I mean, I guess I saw them getting up. So, my bad. My bad. Someone's cooking. There's the monk. Someone's cooking something. I can smell food. So that's really not doing me any good right now. I'm so hungry. Come on, Boku. Why? Because he's bald? Wouldn't that make it better? That all you gotta say? You gotta tell my bald ass head, northern lion ass, whatever. Well, I wonder then, did Graveyard have it? Must have had a time of day attached to it, huh? Cat's hiding in the shade. Hello. Oh, it's the kittens. I think I remember a couple days ago, like, oops, the kittens were being born. Wow, that is a crazy different shortcut depending on which screen you take. Weird. Meow, meow. Yeah, they were being born. Do I try to talk to her even though she's probably not home? She ain't home. The children in the street are screaming, and I have a feeling it's gonna be audible, so shut the hell up out there. If it's not audible to you guys, it's at least audible to me, and that's enough to piss me off about it. So alright, Kembo, let's unleash the dog. Try to find the dog this time. We'll go from there. But yeah, additional reason for why I will not be doing another day after this is the kids outside are being annoying, so. She's not in, he'll be here. It's 10 yen. 10 yen is 10 yen, he's not even here. If he was in his bed, I'm gonna be so upset that I didn't talk to him. Where's the dog at? Would the dog go down the road? I was kind of thinking that, but the lake was where it told me to go last time to find the dog, and the dog ran up the road in the visual, and I don't feel like they would lie about that. Maybe they did. Maybe they're throwing me for a loop. But I did it again. I distrusted that the top screen goes to a different top screen. Dog. Dog, not in here. Waste of screen. Go in here. Oh my god, it's evening already. I'm sorry, dog. I cannot miss. Is it faster to go through this? No, that will never be the case. It is always best to simply take a little bit of a loss and go back the way you came. As long as I don't accidentally go up here. Because after this I have to go to the graveyard because I think the monk probably leaves the same day, right? And he's here for the Sagaras, so Sagara. So like that's
その日私が夕映えの光があふれる
well
教室に入ると、そこにはおじいちゃんと少女がまるで恋人のように仲良く並んで座っていた。
安成は元気か。
うん、相変わらず毎晩星を見てますわ。
そうか。
ねえおじいちゃん、あまり悲しまないで。もう安子も光もあんなに大きくなったことだし。
うん。
それに二人ともとってもいい子でしょ。
そうじゃな。
本当はいつでも私が一緒にいてあげられるといいんだけど。
ありがとう。
え？どうして？
会いに来てくれて本当にありがとう。
どういたしまして。
君にはもうじき会えるかな。
まあやだ、そんなこと言わないで。
Grandpa's dead wife delusions are manifesting.
本当にそんなこと言わないでくださいね。
ごめん。
本当にそんなこと言わないでくださいね。
ごめん。
Could a depressed widower do that? I don't know what the shortcut to Yo's house is from here. I think I have to go all the way around. It's fine. It should be fine, right? It's 5 right now. We have an hour to get there. Sorry, dog. He's lost again. Am I gonna make it? I don't know if I'm gonna make it actually. I think Genta's gonna ruin everything for me again. I think there's at least 2 more screens, unfortunately. Cursed fortune. Ooh. Because I'm about to make a wrong turn. You mother. He's not here. A bit late now, but is there a path right on the clinic screen? There's not. No, I always thought that there was, but there was nothing. Anytime I tried to rub my face over there. Is this the Sagara? Sagara. Oh no, these aren't the named ones, these are the titled ones. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 Sagara family graves. Okay, that's all it says. Interesting. I thought, is it Sagara graves at night, I guess? Well, now I'm kind of mad I didn't go the other way, because maybe I could have seen Yo. Although it is currently 6 o'clock, so Genta's probably going to show up, no matter what screen I go to next. Or not. It's stuck at 6 o'clock. That's scary. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen the timer not move like that. An axe. Itadakimasu. Well, I guess I could be the one to chop down that one tree. Gochisou-sama deshita.
ねえ、せっかくもらったんだから花火やろうぜ。やろうやろう。
Slam, 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 slam.
俺
しげる、お前成功花火はちゃんと1本ずつ使えよ。
そうだ。いいか、最後の消えかけが綺麗なんだからな。
Okay, so these are the kind of fireworks they were talking about.
どういうこと？あ、父ちゃんこれ1本じゃなくて1束だよ。
なんだ、道理で豪華だと思ったら。
Good job, Gento.
ねえ、ボクくん、そっちの方煙たくない？
大丈夫だよ。
Freaks, whoa, look at it changing colors. It went from 6 to 7. It took an entire hour. I mean, I think dinner usually just takes an hour, come to think of it, but I could try to go to the graveyard right now, but I like talking to the 30-somethings.
ねえ、好きな人ってもう何年も会ってないの？
うん。かれこれ10年近くになるかな。
10年？
思い続けるにはなんだか長すぎるよね。
そうか、僕が生まれた頃の話か。あれ？お姉ちゃんって今年いくつだっけ？
You can't ask somebody that, Boku.
まあ人生にはこういう不条理で理不尽でしかも無理のあるデタラメが。はい、そうそう。小学生お化け煙突って知ってる？
なんだそれ。
What's the
見る
ghost
角度
chimney?
によって4本の煙突が3本になったり5本になったりすんの。
増えることはないと思うよ。
そっか。まあいいじゃない。
Simon, are you sleeping all day? Where you at? Excuse me. Are you gonna be on the balcony with Shizue? Nah, this is fine. Because if I check their rooms, then I have to go all the way back. Alright, she's just here on her own.
ねえ、おばちゃんは何をしている人なの？
え？普段の仕事の話かい？ね、おばちゃんは正義の味方なんだ。
どういうこと？
お父さんやお母さんを早くに亡くした子が学校に行くときにお金に困らないようにする仕組みが世の中にある。そこで働いてるんだよ。
That feels like it'd be time appropriate. Although I feel like UNICEF was like a 90s thing during its height of popularity. I don't know if it'd be around in 75, let alone Japanese 75, but you know what I mean.
正義の味方でもちょっとだけ悪い正義の味方なんだ。
Damn.
私、娘の安子にものすごい嫌われてるんだ。知ってた？
なんで？
自分のわがままで家を出て行ったからよ。
Yeah, that's fair.
私、
That's a tough thing to overcome for a teenager, early 20s, something like that. I get it. I get it. Simon, are you in the bath? If I do this, I should still be able to get to the graveyard maybe, since I don't care about making. Yeah, there he is. I don't care about making radio ties all the time.
虫の声がするね。
そうだね。
これ風流というんだよ。
Elegance. I want a bath that's got multiple windows and spots that don't melt. Ads. Oh, brother. Advertisements. Where are we? Where am I? I got Kokeshi up on the screen right now. Here's Drowsy dancing for until ads are done in 50 seconds. So I need to go to the graveyard, which is the parallel opposite location to where I currently am. I mean, I guess it looks close because it's the same map and whatever, but it's not where I currently am. The graveyard at night. I think I could probably still make it. I have until 11. It's only 9. Never mind. I can make it. I can make it over there. Shan't be a problem. Okay, welcome back. Drowsy, get out of here. I believe I have enough time to go to the graveyard, so we're gonna waste time going to that screen on accident. We're gonna jump down from here. Yeah, I remembered. And then we'll walk over this way. It's shut at night. I've wasted time. It's a good thing that it's whatever o'clock, because potentially I only have one way to get there. I could go get the axe right now. Ugh, talk to my stupid ass cousins. Hold on. Yeah, but Roman Candle's pretty fun. There's other. I like sparklers. I'm a sparkler fan. And dorks. I haven't done fireworks stuff in a while. Like, not personal fireworks. I've seen the fireworks shows every now and then, but that's about it. Should I try to go to the graveyard? It is 10 o'clock on the dot. Does it even actually loop around to get me to the graveyard? Is the issue I have right now. They're open after they're open in the evening, but they lock up at night. Ooh. Then I really don't know what the deal with the graveyard was then. Alright, apparently I can't get my bike, so never mind. Let's go visit Gramps and Hikari and Yasuko. And not the dog, because I let the dog loose. What you got for me? Yasuko's room at night. It's probably gonna be Yo or something, right? Maybe. Even at the clinic, yo. Okusawa Lake. Maybe that's the axe or something. I don't know. And it just says graveyard. Something at the graveyard. It's because you had a wonderful delusion, Grandpa.
じいちゃんの顔に何かついておるかの？
なんで急にはしゃぎたい気持ちになったの？
That's how depression is. You get waves of highs and lows
なんでじゃ？
at times. And it's not really even necessarily a wave of a high. It's more like the absence of lows can feel that good.
長年生き
Teehee.
と一つくらいは誰にも言えない秘密ができるものなのじゃよ。
No, Boku, you were so close. Alrighty, I am going to call it here today because I would like to eat. It's already 8:30, and then we'll just double up tomorrow on days. I think that'll be fine. But 3 in 1 was a little rough, let alone 4 in 1. Saw Gramps and the sick girl together today. I'm not sure why, but they seemed well acquainted already. It's a good drawing of the grandpa with them glasses. He could have just not put dots in the eyes, but instead he looks like the Pringles guy, so you know it's fine. And she looks cute as well. And her dying hospital clothes. Yep. I should have ample time tomorrow to play, so 2 days will be nothing. Thank you for coming by, everybody. I do appreciate it as always. I'm gonna find somebody to throw you to, and I'll try to be. I turned drowsy off, did I not? Apparently not. Bleh, bleh, bleh. You have to deal with my taste of streamer now. Goodbye, Max. Bum 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 bum. Everybody's online right now. Everybody's online right now. Roto, Froggy, Ctonix, Nanodan. You know, Q-Bot's streaming Fable right now. It feels... No, it's fine. I'm gonna raid into Q-Bot. I don't care. Q-Bot's cool. Good night, everybody. Talk to you, y'all, later. Appreciate you sticking around. And I'll try to get a heads up tomorrow, but I don't know when I'll have time to play exactly, but I will play. And you'll just get a surprise gorilla notification. Okay, bye-bye. Goodbye. Yasumi.